All right. Second day in a row, I'm in front load. Oh. I got a guy that's out sick right now. He's really sick, I guess, so probably have me filling in for a couple of days here until he gets back. I'm gonna try this view here. I've never tried mounting the camera on the back window here, so I'll be interested to see what this looks like. Hope everybody's having a great day. Still kind of learning this route a little bit. There's a lot of stops again that I haven't done on this route for a while. So the nice thing about this truck is that you can look in the back. Those AMRAP trucks, you can't do that. So it's kind of nice just to get another view of stuff, if it's going to come over the hopper blade or not. Sometimes it's a little misleading with the camera, so good sometimes just to have a second set of eyes. All right, here's a good example of not knowing where a stop is, and then even though I know where the stop is, how it's trying to find the can. Well, I just drove probably 6 or 7 minutes. Oh, I probably just, oh God. I drove close to 10 minutes trying to figure out how to access this container. And I got to go in the front of the parking lot and go all the way around, and it's not even in the parking lot of the actual address. It's a completely different parking lot. It's like on the parking lot next door. Why? I don't know. They don't have any spots for, maybe they share with this place. I don't know, but there's no other dumpsters here, but this is the one. Those are the things that are just absolute time killers. Just wasted 10 minutes of my life just trying to find a can that it's not even in the right parking lot. It's in a completely different parking lot, but it's for that business. So those are the struggles out here. Oh, frustrating. If you like garbage truck POVs like this, hit that like button. Share it with any fellow truck fan or anybody interested in the garbage truck industry. Subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss another video. Now back to it. It's crazy. It's been kind of a rough couple days. Like it's bringing me back to kind of the old days when I first started in front load, or anytime you're learning a new route, it can be very overwhelming and frustrating at times. So it's been rather different. Normally I'll like do a cardboard route or something, just breeze right through it. Then they'll send me some helper cans and stuff, and I'll go through those. But having to run a full route on a route that not 100% confident in, it definitely humbles you a little bit.
I am humbled and grateful.
Kind of brings you back to the days of what it's like to learn a new route. This route has definitely no shortage of heavy containers either. Now this tablet that they gave me, it's on a system called Route for Me. We use it in bulk for doing contacts on Fridays, special pickups. They use it. The residential guys use it every now and then for pick up miscans and stuff like that. So it's a little bit different than the Routeware system. It'll show you where the address is, but it doesn't. Routeware, you could actually like pinpoint exactly where the container was. So it's kind of nice in Frontload. It was a great system for Frontload, but it just really wasn't doing much for anything else. And it's kind of all for one for all type of thing here. You know, it works great for commercial, but it really wasn't doing much for residential or bulk. So they decided to not renew the contract for it. So now they're kind of trying to find some different systems and stuff like that. So it's kind of a little bit of troubleshooting, trying to figure out what we can get. So kind of in the meantime, they're just trying out different things that they can use to make the commercial run a little bit more smooth. I mean, those guys, the guys that are over there full time, they know where all the stops are. They know, but people that come over there to help, that's where they kind of run into problems, because all they're really given is a address, and that's about it. So I think the hardest thing that people have to get used to doing front load is just the angles that you have to kind of take. Now, sometimes you got to come in at a pretty crazy angle just to get at a can. It's the way it's situated, the way it's placed. That's the hard part about doing a route you don't normally do. Is, you know, when you're on a route that you're always constantly doing, you always know where the cans are, how they're placed, kind of the angles that you got to take to get at them. When you're doing stops you don't normally do, it makes it hard sometimes. It's another little condo place, but it's always kind of cracked me up because the cans are so hidden. They like hide them in bushes almost. It's kind of a way to kind of hide the dumpsters. So they kind of, they're kind of hidden. They're just in a little pocket of bushes. There's 3 of them in here, and you'd never really know. Whoa!
What was that?
Less. I always found this stuff just fun. It's like, oh, we don't want to see these disgusting dumpsters. So we're just going to hide them in a little pocket of trees, or a little pocket of bushes here. That way nobody has to look at these disgusting dumpsters. Hey, it's life, people. Everybody has to throw away trash. That's why I've always been grateful for this career. Never had to worry about my job being furloughed or being laid off. Nothing, because everybody is always going to have trash to throw away, and there's always going to need to be somebody to pick it up and dump it. Get rid of it for them. So if you've ever thought about getting into the trash business, I highly recommend it. There's always going to be growing pains when you first get into it. It's not going to be for everybody, but sometimes it's long hours, sometimes it's not. I mean, if you get in with a good company, right away, you earn quite a bit of vacation, you earn a lot of sick time. So it's a very good, but there is definitely growing pains. It's not, especially when you're brand new, you're just trying to figure out how to drive the truck. Like driving a big truck down residential streets and roads and stuff, it can be kind of daunting. And then on top of that, you have to, worry about controlling this arm, or, if you're in residential, you have this arm and the grippers, and front load, you have an arm, and you're bringing 2,000-pound dumpsters over the top of your head. Like you're trying to figure out where all these stops are. And, like today, I think somewhere like 150 cans, something like that. So I mean, it's not that bad, but I know where a lot of them are, so it makes it a lot easier for them. But especially residential, man, if you don't know where you're going, you're dumping 1,000 cans a day and you're trying to figure out where to go, it can be very overwhelming. If you like this front load video, click the video on the screen that's popping up right now. I have a few more front load videos on the channel that you might like.